Hi, everybody. Welcome to another session of Wing Chun. Um, Last year, not just last year, but every year lately now, I've been going back to Hong Kong once a year to visit friends and relatives, and I also go back there to practice my Wing Chun once a year. Um, I've already last year, 2016, I went back and I've already called in advance to go see my Jiang Sifu for a session to brush up on my Wing Chun. Um, so I wasn't really going to visit any other schools, but I was walking down the Nathan Road, and see, Hong Kong is really, really small. And I was walking down the Nathan Road to visit my old elementary school. And I took pictures and I went back kind of like a tourist. Took pictures and hey, this is my school I went to. And then after leaving the school, walking down the street on Nathan Road, and I saw a sign that says Wing Chun Association. I said, hey, that's interesting. What is that? Which school would this be? So I just walked in out of the blues. Apparently, they didn't allow any pictures inside, but it happened to be Leung Ting's school. It was an extremely hot day, so they let me in. There was air conditioning. I rested from the heat wave that was going on at that time, and it was I think it was a weekday. There wasn't that many people there. Certainly, Leung Ting wasn't there. They're known to turn out very good martial artists. So you have to kind of visit these schools to see how it's like. And apparently, Leung Ting is very well organized. When you go to the school, they have their curriculum, they have their classes, and it's very formal kind of surroundings. Inside the school is because Hong Kong is very small, rent is very expensive. Most schools are usually very small. It's just one big square room, and then that's it. The size of the room is not unlike an American family's living room. That's about the size that it is, maybe 20 feet by 20 feet. And that's like the entire school. Although it's very nice, neatly arranged. And they didn't have anything like for me that I wanted to drop in for just like a couple of hours. Since I'm going to be visiting friends and relatives, I didn't really have a ton of time. So I asked them, can I just practice like now? Do you have like a 4 hour slot where I could just come in and practice? And he say, no, we don't. You have to really kind of sign up, pick the course, pick the instructor that you need to. And, it was kind of formal. They didn't have anything like that. And then they had a kid that was there training for the day, like a 9-year-old kid or 10-year-old kid, and so they do teach all kinds of people, I would assume, women, old people, kids, as well as men and anyone at any age, I think. And Leung Ting actually does teach. He showed me the timetable, and he does teach on Saturdays, I think. If I'm not wrong, now I don't know. It was last year, so it's important to shop around. In contrast with Jiang Sifu, where I go to once a year, his club is very informal. Not everybody is in a uniform, and I think most people were not in a uniform, and people just go there and tease out and train, and it's not formal. It looks to me it's kind of like a club environment. It's like you joined a Wing Chun club, a club meaning like a club that people get together kind of club, not like a formal school where you have to bow and you have to do certain things. It's very informal, and that's one thing I like about it. And plus, with the Jiang Sifu, I could just drop in anytime, pay a certain amount of money for a certain amount of hours. It's very casual, and people are just, very friendly people you can just talk to. It's not like a school environment kind of atmosphere. So that's why I like to go back. And this year, in the summertime of 2017, I'm going to go back again, and I'm probably going to sign up for quite a few days to practice my Wing Chun once again. So when I finished Leungting visiting, I left and I started walking down the street. And then one block, I have seriously, if you look on Google Map, I'll show you here. One block down the street, I saw another sign. It said Practical Wing Chun. Apparently, there's another Wing Chun school just one block away, and I'm not talking about a big city block. It's actually a very short city block. I didn't go up. The doorbell had to be rang, and there was a lock in the gate, and you have to go up. And I didn't really bother. So from what I can see on the internet, he is also Wang Sunlen's lineage. He looks like a very good seafood, and he's a slightly different style than most people, and he does a lot of cow cha sao, and he uses the elbow a lot, and they use a lot of cow cha sao a lot, rather than Wing Chun. Other lineage don't use the cow cha sao that much. So, but other than that, they're Wing Chun just like everybody else. I'm surprised, like the amount of competition they would have. From one school with the other school, but they're only like maybe 500 yards from each other. The competition, if one student don't like this school, would just go next door practically to the other school. I hate to see the rivalry of what goes on and how they're coping with the students. So that is another interesting. And Hong Kong being so small, so in the same trip in 2016, I was in the metro. And I was taking the metro, traveling from place to place, and I bumped into another seafood that I saw on the internet. I'm not sure what his name is, but here's a picture of him, and he's Sanam seafood lineage, or Guangzhou Wing Chun, maybe Yun San Wing Chun. You could say it's a lineage that Wing Chun lineage that is from China, so it's with Yun San and Sanam. And their Wing Chun is a little bit softer than the Hong Kong, and they utilize a lot more of a circular movement than Hong Kong uses a little bit more of a straight line theory. And I bumped into this guy. I said hi to him. I introduced myself, and I've seen this guy on the internet. And it's really neat. In Hong Kong, that you see actually a lot of famous people. Sometimes you would see movie stars on the street because Hong Kong is such a small place. It's not difficult to see people that you know on the movie, in the movies, right on the street. So that was my trip last year. This year I'm going to go back, and Hong Kong is such a nice city. It's got good culture. It's got good food. I advise anybody who is into Wing Chun, or if not into Wing Chun, go there, visit. It's a fabulous place for a vacation, and then when you go there, you could always visit all the different Wing Chun schools and have a good time. So that's my story, and I hope you find it interesting, enjoyed, and have a good day. Thanks, bye.